Now, regarding those push-pull processes and contrasting them, are there pure systems? Yes. Pure push lead to higher inventory levels and to some potential spoilage and imbalance, but it's a faster cycle time because we can start producing larger lots. We can have a pure pull system, yes, but it's very, very rare. Some workshops work on pure pull. Hospitals could work with pure pull. Those are some of the systems that I can imagine that work with pure pull, but they are very, very rare in terms of production. Mixed systems are more common, but always, where's the push-pull boundary is the question. You will try to push undifferentiated raw products or components, and you will work with a pull process with finished products. Yes, but this has a consequence that you might want to think over afterwards. When we're working with undifferentiated raw products or components, you're working with commodities. And in that case, you are at the mercy of market forces. Whereas when you're working with finished products, you have much more control. That is one of the main reasons from the operations point of view why it's better to work with finished products than with commodities. Some benefits of mixed systems. Yes, it allows for efficient mass customization. It allows for pooling of products. And as you remember, the pooling of several products, of aggregating, reduces variations and allows for better forecasts. So, some key principles here. Maximize external variety with minimal internal variety. And keep your inventory processes, your in-process inventory as raw as possible, for as long as possible. This is what we called previously postponement. The other concept that we need to work with is segmentation. Not all products are created equal. So, what do we mean by segmentation? Well, it means to divide the whole into parts or segments, which are definable, accessible, and actionable. Why do we need to segment? Because it's impossible to serve the complete universe. We cannot serve everybody. We cannot make happy everybody. Because we have restrictions. Resources are finite. So we need to restrict, and we need to orient our sites better so as to be able to be more effective. We need to target that part where we can have an effect with reasonable effort, costs, and time. That is to make the most efficient use of our resources. Now, for demand-dependent inventory models, we need the following information: the production framework, specifications of bill of materials, stocks, purchasing, orders that are pending, delivery times. For the production framework program, we will need the production areas operations programming, and we will need to unbundle, open up, disaggregate the aggregate production plan. Get into the details. Remember always, it's a work instruction, not a demand forecast. It's not something that they say we will be selling so much. No, this is what we have planned. See, so this is a work instruction. It's not reality yet. Some typical approaches is where we have the scheduled final product. So for inventory, this is a make to stock. That was nasty. Let's put it better. Yes. We can produce program models for inventory, or and this is make to order. And we have scheduled orders. This is the engineer to order. In the first case, for example, we produce shoes. And we just produce inventory, different sizes, different models, so that and we send it over to the shop where they will be sold. This is made to stock. In other cases, we have all the parts, and we wait until we receive the order. For example, a tailor might have the cloths, but he hasn't cut them, so only when the client comes in and selects the cloth and says, I want a suit for me, okay, and they agree on the cloth. The tailor takes all the measurements and then he cuts the cloth and he begins to build the suit. In other cases, you will have engineer to order. For example, I can go in and say, no, I'm too tall and I need a special jacket that also has Kevlar inside so as to make it bulletproof. I want to be like a Kingsman or a James Bond. Okay, I don't have that kind of clothes, but I can get it and I can make it for you. And I also want a special how does it called? A special pocket where I can put my laptop. Okay, this is an engineered to order. Our lesson will continue in the next video.